Hey, what's up everybody? So in this video, I want to share with you my strategies on how I stack and collect silver. So from time to time, my strategies will change depending on taste and also just what's going on in my personal life with finances and stuff that I have going on. But when I first got into this, in 2016. But before I go on, I want to start out by saying this is definitely not financial advice. I say that in many videos, primarily because I am not a financial advisor. I am not an expert at any of this. I just do what I enjoy. I do my YouTube videos to share my passions and what I enjoy doing. And from time to time, my passions and what I enjoy does change. Um, so I'm going to show you a little bit of what I buy, what I stack, what I collect. But if you are new to either, you can call it a hobby, you can call it stacking, or for your financial future, preserving wealth preservation. You can call it many things, but if you are just now getting into it, you might want to start with talking to an expert. Stop at your local coin shop, call some online dealers, get their opinions. Keep in mind, their objective is to sell, but a lot of them will give you friendly advice on how you might want to get started into precious metals. But for my channel, I like to say many times that this is not financial advice because I don't have a background, educational background in finances, so I cannot give you financial advice. I just show you what I am into at the time. Sometimes I will show you online deals. Sometimes I will show you new products from online dealers, from mints, and just just have a little interaction and see what your thoughts and opinions are on certain things, and give you my thoughts and opinions, but they are just that, opinions. There's no financial advice whatsoever on this channel. So, what I like to buy, what I like to collect, what I like to stack, like I said, from time to time, depending on taste and what's going on, that all changes. Primarily, what I like to do, I like to group. As you can see, there is several groups here. This here is primarily what I like to stack. This here is my collection, and this here is another collection, but I like to put this into a different type of collection than this. This here is poured silver. Some of this is community poured silver. Some of this is a kind of a bigger name, poured silver company. This is the Atlantis Mint. But I like to have these in different groups. This here is more of a collection novelty piece. This here is more of my collection of government minted coins. And this here is my primarily what I like to stack. So when I'm stacking silver, I primarily like to look for the cheapest possible government minted coins. That is usually American Silver Eagles. And this here is something I just started stacking in 2019, and that is the Perth Mint Australian Kangaroo, which is their cheaper bullion coin as compared to their more expensive coins such as the Lunar Series, Kookaburras, Koalas. This here is the Perth Mint Emu. These here have a little bit of a higher premium than the Australian Kangaroo. So when I like to stack, I like to stack American Silver Eagles. I like to stack, on occasion, some constitutional silver, dimes, quarters, half dollars, more so half dollars than anything else. But that's just me. Everybody has different taste. Some people like to stack more silver than gold. Some people like to stack more gold than silver. Some people are strictly silver, and some people are strictly gold. You have to really identify what you are, and really put a lot of thought into it before you start, and not primarily try to educate yourself. Primarily not to try to educate yourself with watching YouTube videos. Sometimes YouTube videos will help and give you ideas, but at the end of the day, it has to be your decision and what you like and what your end game is, and try to figure out how you're going to sell it at the end of the day. Because I think everybody has an end game. Some end games are keeping it and passing it on to children, grandchildren, and some people have the intention of selling in a couple of years. But you really have to decide what your end game is. So as far as my collection goes, I like to collect Perth Mint Lunar Series coins, 2-ounce coins. I like to collect the Queen's Beasts series. I got 2 of these sets going. And I like to collect the Perth Mint Koalas. I have the entire set of this, and I'm up to date on that. And then I like to collect stuff like this. This is a higher premium Perth Mint coin Australian emu. So, I mean, as far as my collection, my taste does change, a little bit here and there. It depends on, what I'm feeling at the time. But there is certain things like the Queen's Beast, the koalas, and pretty much these 2 that I like to just keep up to date, as I have the entire set up to date on that. And then I like to buy also on occasion, not something that I stack too often, but I do like to stack some of the port silver. As I said, this here is the Atlantis Mint. A little bit of a bigger name. I believe Atmex and a few online dealers sell that. And then we have what we like to call community poured silver. Community poured silver. There's a group called the Metals Mafia. The Metals Mafia has a great core, a great group of people who pour their own poured silver. I wish I had everybody's name in front of me. I don't want to name too many names because I think I'm going to miss somebody. But I would go check out Metals Mafia. Has an online website that you can check out, and you can see everybody who's involved in the Metals Mafia. And here is Pip Boyan. Pip Boyan is the creator of the Metals Mafia. Great guy over here on YouTube, and he pours silver. This here is his 3-ounce poured bar. Really nice. I have a few items from Pip Boyan that I purchased. This is my 1 3-ounce bar. And then I have a couple of 1-ounce silver buttons that I purchased from him. And then there's another Metals Mafia member. These are the only 2 items, or the only 2 items that I have from the Metals Mafia. Well, a few from Pip Boyan, and then one from, his name is Stackin' AG47, and this here is a poured Lego that he poured. And look at that. I really like the toning that this has on it. When I first bought this from him, it was, shiny as every other silver item is. And over time, this has just got a gorgeous toning on it that I really like. And these Legos can actually be stacked on top of each other if multiples were purchased. I only bought this one. But port silver is not something that I buy too often, but I do buy it on occasion. So this is what I do. Over time, things do change. Some of this stuff I stack harder than others. American Silver Eagles is my number 1. And then some other bullion coins like this here could be my number 2. And then constitutional silver, and then my collections and my port silver. So I like to put a little bit of everything together, but you may not like port silver, you may not like government minted coins, you might just like generic bars and rounds. Everybody is different. So that's my video. Please let me know what you guys thought of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.